Hi there, Cosmic Family. My name is Yesleal in this incarnation, and today I wanted to talk about the educational system. This is a thing that I already explained before with all the other systems. I don't believe in all these institutions that came from the old paradigm anymore, because how I told you before, it's important to know that these institutions were manipulated by a minority that is trying to control the things. So if we really want independence, if we really want freedom of consciousness, we have to start with the next generations too, which we have to start to educate them in order to be co-creators and to operate in this material world. And I mean, schools are not for that. Schools, how I said in the history of, in the video of the story of Christopher Columbus, they told us a total lie, and they do that with all the parts of the history. They don't tell they didn't tell us that all the wars were created in order to gain more money and to control things, how things operate in this world. They are telling lies. They do words, they make words happen because they are trying to save some people, and that's not true. So they don't give neutrality to kids. They I mean, if it's because they have to learn to read and to write and maths, that all that things they can learn other ways. But I think we have to educate kids in order to develop their own skills, to develop the things they are good at. And schools are there just to create gears of the society, automatons. So we are not helping them sending to schools. We are actually, I think it's it is irresponsible for me, sorry for my English, but it's very important to take accountability of this. I know it's a little bit polemic, because the system doesn't allow us to not send our kids to school. But if we all choose that, there's no system. The system falls because we are not participating of the system. In the 2020, when the whole pandemic thing came, I mean, I've been working for the healthcare system for a lot of years. I'm not regretting that anymore, because it was part of my experience, and I wasn't as conscious as I am now. But I know very well that the healthcare systems don't care about people's health, actually. And I mean this before the pandemic. So for me, it was totally a programmation expanded by the media, which is in a state of disinformation almost every time, and they are lying to us. So I totally respect if you don't agree with this, but I don't believe in an institution that is asking my kid to wear a mask the entire day. Many of them, I saw cases like they were developing fungus because they were breathing the same air all those hours. So why am I going to send my kid to a institution that wants to that it's in opposition of their health? I didn't, of course, use anything. I didn't put anything in my body because I don't get tattoos anymore. The ones I have, I did it a lot of years ago, and I didn't know at that time that they modified the physical field. I'm not saying that you don't have to do that, you don't have to get a tattoo, but I think it's important what we are putting in the places, and a lot of things that I'm not going to talk about now. But what I'm trying to say that is that institution, it's not creating for taking care of them. It's not created for educate them. So why we are still sending them to school? If we really love our kids, we won't allow that that institution put things in their heads that will not help in order to raise them in a healthy way. And I am talking about the ideologies that are expanding right now, about the LGTB group, that movement. I am going to make an inform in next videos. I'm not going to explain this right now in the entire way. But it's important that they are imposing a lot of programations that I am seeing a lot of kids that are very confused. I am seeing a lot of kids that they don't know what they want and they are trying to change themselves in order to belong to something. So there's a lot of kids that they are trying to modify themselves with hormones or something like that, and then they have depression and suicidal thoughts, and even they suicide. There's a big percent. I'm going to talk about this later, but there's a big portion of these teenagers and kids that are very affected by these ideologies, and we are thinking that they cannot program them in the schools, but they can, and they are doing, and I'm going to show you how they are doing that. So I'm just I just wanted to talk about all these things because there's no it's not only one reason. There's many reasons why it's not healthy to keep sending kids to school. It's not an institution that is going to teach them anything, and actually a school have to teach them how to use their sexual energy, for example, in a healthy way. A school have to teach them how to co-create in this world, how to manifest, how to operate in this reality. Of course, that read and maths and write, it's okay, but there's many things that if we would learn that from kids, we really know how to operate in this material plane. And the most important part is that schools should see that the talents and the virtues that the kids already have, they have to show that, they have to develop those, not they try to try to put them in a mold, so I think it's very important to take decisions about this, the people that have kids. So I think it's very transgressive to give them another education, but I think that's the best way. And there are people that are trying to create new schools, I think, but it's important that these new schools that they are aligned, that they have to be aligned to the spiritual connection, because we can reproduce again and again the same systems that from the old paradigm. So okay, people, I am going to end the video here. It was a short video just expressing these things, and I will explain in the next videos. I'm going to do an inform about this thing of the ideologies. So thank you everybody, and see you tomorrow. Ciao ciao.